D&D is getting that television show Critical Role Goes to the Dogs and a new Warhammer 40k game edition.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Welcome to Tabletop News Tuesday, our first news rundown of the week. Today we're talking about some D&D updates, a new charity live stream featuring Critical Role cast members, and some Warhammer updates. Now remember, if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so we can keep making them. Now, on to the news.
Good news, everyone!
Dungeons & Dragons is finally getting that television show. Sort of. Amazon Studios announced that its new secret level anthology series will feature Dungeons & Dragons as one of its featured gaming franchises. Now, this anthology will feature stories set in various game universes, including God of War, Sifu, Mega Man, and Warhammer 40,000. D&D will also somehow be involved, with the trailer showing what appears to be Tiamat at one point. Now, we don't have any additional details, but we do know that the show is from the amazing creators of Love, Death, and Robots, so our hopes are very high when it finally does come out this December 10th on Prime Video.
Come on, give me it. Give me it.
Wizards of the Coast has also confirmed that Uni the Unicorn and Eric have survived alongside the rest of the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon crew. On social media, Dungeons & Dragons revealed a new piece of artwork showing the entire D&D cartoon cast grown up, complete with Uni and Eric, neither of whom are dead despite our earlier worries. Now, we spoke to Chris Perkins earlier about their upcoming Venger storyline, which is going to play out in an upcoming campaign, and he mentioned that not only did the D&D cartoon kids not make it home, they also encountered other adventurers from our world, the real world, that are also trapped there, including a cleric character. Hopefully, we get some more details about the D&D cartoon kids in 2025. It would not surprise me if that was our official campaign book.
Shit, yes, go, real!
Several Critical Role and other tabletop RPG celebrities are playing as dogs to back a canine charity. Matthew Mercer, Ashley Johnson, Aabria Iyengar, Maggie Robertson, and Emily Swallow are all participating in the Puppy Bowl, a new D&D one-shot that's raising money for the Petco Love nonprofit. Anjali Bhamani is running the campaign, and all the players are playing as their actual dogs, although they're all statted up as various D&D characters. Now, the stream runs at 6 p.m. PT today, that's Tuesday, over on Anjali's YouTube channel, so be sure to check it out.
There are many things that get me excited to play D&D for any sort of charitable or social endeavor. This is definitely one of them.
Now, as a side note, in Matt's video introducing Omar, Matt mentions that Critical Role is a bunch of voice actors who play a whole modicum of RPGs, which seems to indicate that Critical Role is continuing its slight decoupling from Dungeons & Dragons. Now, this could just be nothing, but given the events of Campaign 3, it does seem like Critical Role wants to grow past Dungeons & Dragons and establish itself as a separate brand from the tabletop game. And, just to be honest, Critical Role is very much its own thing that is separate from D&D at this point. It just seems like they're finally coming around to that and realizing it too.
Critical Role, where me and a bunch of nerdy-ass voice actors play a whole modicum of RPGs.
And finally, a new edition of Warhammer 40k Kill Team is coming soon. Games Workshop has announced that they are publishing a new edition of the smaller skirmish-based tabletop game, which also has a much lower point of entry, as you only have to buy 11 figures in order to play, usually. Now, the rules will largely be the same. They're actually a little bit more complicated than Warhammer 40k, but they are getting a rewrite for clarity purposes and for the purpose of trying to onboard new players. All the kill teams will also have access to universal terrain, which will have its own set of rules. Now, the starter box for the new edition will bring back the Tau Vespids. Those are basically flying bug aliens, which are freaking awesome. And the Tempestor Aquilians, I'm sure I butchered that, but basically they're humans with jetpacks, and they like to shoot things, because the Imperium of Man loves to shoot aliens. So we're going to get some aerial combat to the game, and also both those units are getting some big updates. Anyways, that's all the news that we have for you today. Let us know what your favorite story was in the comment section, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.